had reached the open back door of All Hallows. Stepping into the porch, he doffed his hat, took the card from his pocket and tucked it again behind the leather headband. Damn it. I might have tried to work McCoy for a pass to Mullingar. Same notice on the door. Sermon by the Very Reverend John Conmee S.J. on St. Peter Claver and the African Mission Save China's Millions. Wonder how they explain it to the heathen Chinese. Prefer an ounce of opium. Celestials rank heresy for them. Prayers for the conversion of Gladstone they had too, when he was almost unconscious. The Protestants the same. Convert Dr. William J. Walsh D.D. to the true religion. Buddha, their God, lying on his side in the museum, taking it easy with hand under his cheek. Joss sticks burning, not like Ekehome, crown of thorns and cross. Clever idea, St. Patrick the Shamrock. Chopsticks, Conmee, Martin Cunningham knows him, distinguished looking. Sorry I didn't work him about getting Molly into the choir instead of that Father Farley, who looked a fool but wasn't. They're thought that he's not going out in bluey specs with the sweat rolling off him to baptize blacks, is he? The glasses would take their fancy, flashing. Like to see them sitting around in a ring with blue lips, entranced, listening still life. Lap it up like milk, I suppose. The cold smell of sacred stone called him. He trod the worn steps, pushed the swing door, and entered softly by the rear. Something going on, some subtlety, pity so empty, nice, discreet place to be next some girl. Who is my neighbour, jammed by the hour to slow music? That woman at midnight mass, seventh heaven. Women knelt in the benches with crimson halters round their necks. Head bowed, a batch knelt at their altar rails. The priest went along by them, murmuring, holding the thing in his hands. He stopped at each, took out a communion, shook a drop or two or they in water off it and put it neatly into her mouth. Her hat and head sank. Then the next one, a small old woman. The priest bent down to put it in her mouth, murmuring all the time, Latin. The next one, shut your eyes and open your mouth. What corpus, body, corpse, good idea, the Latin. Stupefies them first, hospice for the dying. They don't seem to chew it, only swallow it down, rum idea. Eating bits of a corpse. Why the animals? Why the cannibals? Cotton to it. He stood aside, watching their blind mass pull down the aisle one by one and seek their place. He stood aside, watching their blank mass pull down the aisle one by one and seek their place. As he approached the bench and seated himself in his corner, nursing his hat and newspaper. These pots we have to wear, we ought to have hats modelled on our own heads. They wore about him here and there with heads still bowed, in their crimson halters, waiting for it to melt in their stomachs. Something like those mazot, that sort of bread unlevelled. Look at them now, I bet it makes them feel happy, lollipop it does. Yes, bread of angels it's called. There's a big idea behind it. Kind of kingdom of God is within you. First communicants, hokey pokey, penny a lump, then feel all like one family party. Same in the theatre, all in the same swim. They do. I'm sure of that. Not so lonely. In our fraternity they come out a bit spreeish, let off steam. Thing is, if you really believe in it, the Lourdes cure, waters of oblivion, and the knock apparition statues bleeding, old fellow asleep near that confession box, hence those snores, blind faith, safe in the arms of a kingdom come, lulls all pain, wake this time, next year. He saw the priest stow the communion cups away well in and kneel an instant before it, showing a large grey boot sole from under the lace affair he had on.